Now, Mr. Fink's a good man. You work hard, and I know he'll reward you.
The most common complaint I hear from the working man is that they are unhappy with their lot.
That would be your gunsmith. Who sent you to find this person?
Daisy Fitzroy.
She's either a great hero or the worst of scoundrels, depending on who's doing the telling.
She's good for an airship. I don't care if she's the Queen of Holland.
The truth is, I don't have a lot of time for all that prophecy nonsense. I tell you, belief is just a commodity. An old Comstock, well, he does produce, but like any tradesman, he's obliged to barter his product for the earthly horse.
Industries recruitment.
You see, one does
We are not
raise a
looking for
barn
any
on
help.
song alone. No, sir.
How are we going to get into Finkton?
Illegally. Let's look for another way in.
Swing it.
Gotta lock
He
it.
needs me, lest he soil his own.
All done.
Feel better already. Take a look at this lock.
All yours. Over there, a service elevator. It should take us down to Finkton.
And get ourselves killed in the bargain.
I know you're there!
Vengeance is mine, saith the Lord. The Lord judges.
Need these salts? Found some money.
I hold in my hand the private journal of Comstock's wife. It puts the lie to this miracle child nonsense. She loved the child not. It seems the sainted lady would have preferred to let the seed of the prophet just dry out on the bed sheets.
Can you open this, Elizabeth?
Let me have a look. All done. The gunsmith Chen Lin wanted for known connections to the outlaw Daisy Fitzroy.
Looks like our guy's drawn attention.
That's not good, is it?
No.
You got empty pockets? Just keep on walking.
It's Slate's locker. He must have worked here. This is my mother's diary. Why would Slate have it? My husband claims the child was created from whole cloth by divine will. I am a believer, but I am not a fool. His bastard shall not be raised under this roof. My mother. She had me locked in that tower.
Elizabeth.
I just want to get out of this city. Please.
Greetings. My name is Jeremiah Fink, and I want to share with you my personal creed. What is the most admirable creature on God's green earth? Why, it's the bee! Have you ever seen a bee on vacation? Have you ever seen a bee take a sick day? Well, my friends, the answer is no. So I say, be the bee! Be the bee!
Hello?
Mr. DeWitt?
Yes?
Hold for Mr. Fink, please.
What's going on?
DeWitt, Fink here. Listen, my boy, we've had our eye on you, and I can tell you right now that you are our top candidate. Top! Now, my associate, Mr. Flambeau, will help you with anything you need.
What the hell was that?
I have no idea.
He seems oddly pleased to make your acquaintance. Well, the man's got an ego.
Now, some say to me, Fink, why is it that we get paid in tokens that are only good at the company store? Well, I'll tell you what, I'll be damned if I let any of you folk get robbed at some shady establishment. You see, the Fink Company store brings you Fink products at a price designed specifically for the Fink worker.
Mr. DeWitt, welcome to Finkton. You'll find a variety of supplies here that should see you through your visit.
What does Mr. Fink want with us?
Excuse me, miss. But Mr. Fink's interest is strictly in the gentleman.
But why?
So sorry, young miss. But any questions regarding the gentleman's application should be taken up with Mr. Fink directly.
Does this strike you as good news? Doesn't strike me as good news. What do you think? Head to the gunsmith or scavenge supplies by the clock shop?
Jeremiah Fink has a philosophy. You see, your company is like Noah's Ark. You have the lions, whose purpose is to keep order among southwest objects. Then you have the cows. They provide meat and power. Then there are hyenas,
Nice!
One day, ain't nobody noticed me. Then they think I done for Lady Comstock, and well, everybody noticed me. I head to Finkton, and I hide deep. The more they look, deeper I go. Only thing a color child can count on is the fact they invisible.
Satisfied with their place here at Fink Industries.
I have a pressing need to speak to this so-called false shepherd, stirring up so much trouble. We got enough problems without this damn fool shooting up the city and blaming it all on the Fox. Though if he's amiable, yeah, he might be just the fellow we need for our immediate concerns.
Scott Mabuda.
Who?
The founder of Buddhism. He spent 49 days under a Bodhi tree until he achieved enlightenment.
Hello? Hello? Mr. Lin? Chen, Lin? Is anybody here?
What happened here?
Someone worked this place over. Local constabulary, no doubt.
Do you hear that? There's someone downstairs.
Excuse me. Ma'am, I'm sorry to bother you. We're looking for Mr. Lin. Mr. Chen Lin.
Booker.
Mr. Lin, not here. He gone.
Gone?
They take flying squad. I pray, Gautama Buddha. Pray, give husband back. Give back to Maylin.
Where did they take him?
Club. Everyone take to good time club.
Where is this club? Ma'am, please, where is this club?
Booker, we'll find it. Just leave her be.
Why not Fox fully help Chen Lin? Why not Daisy Fitzroy help Chen Lin?
Who are the flying squad?
Cops. The kind who probably got their boot on Lin's throat asking him how well he knows Daisy Fitzroy.
Isn't she the one we're working for?
As a matter of fact, let's figure out where this good time club is.
Okay, catch!
Slave.
Well, you know your way around the brawl.
Tell those stuffers who say, I know slave, I know
I've never heard that song before.
I don't suspect anyone's heard that song. I'm sorry about what I said at the docks. Calling you a thought.
Yeah, can't see how I might have changed your sense of that.
There it is, Mr. DeWitt.
Now we just need to head inside.
Whisper in your ear, while about that.
To the good time club, sir or madam, where the lions roar. The show is about to begin.
Ah, DeWitt, my boy! You know, the best kind of interview is one where... Since the other day at the lottery. You're a brute! And in times like this, I could use a brute!
What do you want, Fink?
Labor unrest is coming to it! Now, Fitzroy has got the jungle all riled up. A man like me could have use of an old Pinkerton like you.
Ding, ding, ding. All the time I'm crying, I'm all about that. What's the matter, Papa? Please don't stall. Don't you know I love it and I want it all? I'm all about that. Just give my bell a ring. You can press my button. I'm all about that. If you want to satisfy my soul, come on and rock me.
Gotta be deadly or dead.
I like your ting-a-ling. Kiss me like you mean it. I'm all about it.
Let's find Shenlin and get the hell out of here.
Now, all I ask is that you finish what you started to it. Wouldn't want to disappoint the other applicants. Our first candidate is a veteran of Peking. Now, what's that they say about old soldiers? Frankly, my money's on you. He's something of an old hand at handling explosives. Only man I know who hasn't lost a limb working with them. Yet.
Fireman Booker, careful!
Fire Clinton's!
Great!
Here's some cash. Cash!
This young go-getter is a former devotee of Lady Comstock. But without the old gal, they don't know quite what to do with themselves. Picked this one up at a hiring fair for a song.
Don't get rough from you, Papa. I can't get enough.
Lady Comstock!
Quality work! Your true rival is an expert with the automata. Wants to replace all our security with machines. I'll give the old boy credit, though. It would be fewer mouths to feed.
I have souls! Catch!
My aim is true. My eye is the prophet.
Good show!
That's all I have!
All expectations here, my boy. Keep it up.
More time to look! Here, ammo! Here you go!
Appreciate it!
Congratulations, DeWitt! You know, when your name was first passed to me, I wasn't quite sure you were the man for the job. But now, I can say with certainty that I was quite wrong.
I'm not interested in your job, Fink.
Now, I know all about your little job for Fitzroy. But do you really want to take her offer over mine? Do you know how many people would kill to be head of Fink Security? You're a tough nut to crack, Mr. DeWitt. A tough nut. But I promise you this. I will get what I want.
some money. Want it?
Ancient mariner, let the vigor undertow disperse the hated albatross.
Nice.
Look, there's a door over here. I think that's the way down.
I had thought you a fool, dear brother, when you told me that you heard wonderful music trumpeting from holes in the thin air. I began to doubt your mental integrity. But not only have you made your fortune from these doodads, you have lit the path for me as well.
Look, Chen Lin, cell number 9.
Fancy putting those lock-picking skills to work?
Looks easy enough.
I used to work for folks like Fink.
Really?
And those were the Pinkertons. They call us in when the workers got restless.
To do what?
Demonstrate the folly of men striking, throwing down tools.
You hurt people.
I'll tell you this. Sometimes there's precious need for folks like Fitzroy.
Why?
Because of folks like me.
What's going on?
There he is! Put him down!
Code book?
Any idea what it deciphers?
No. Let's keep an eye out.
Tell us what you know about Fitzroy, you goddamn gook. We know you can hear us. You want to say something? Or you want us to bring in Mrs. Lynn for company? Throw a bucket of ice water on him. We got 3 more to bring in tonight.
Oh, what's that smell?
No predators down here.
They treat them like animals.
Is that not cruel? To forbid the mixing of the races, is that not cruel? To give the vote to the white man and deny it to the yellow, the black, the red, is that not cruel? But is it not cruel to banish your children from a perfect garden? Or drown your flock under an ocean of water? Cruelty can be instructive.
What could people have done to deserve to be locked up in a place like this?
Fink don't need much of a reason.
No, he doesn't.
Got a lock, needs picking.
Really? That little old lock. Done. You hold on to this.
Did you take a look at this lock?
Give me a second. This is it, isn't it?
Yep, number 9.
There.
Do it? You're a lion. But you can't blame me for looking after my own interests, can you? Now I know Fitzroy has come calling, but I think you'll find your business with her has come to an end. Lions walk with lions, DeWitt, not hyenas.
Too late. God damn it.
This is what he meant.
Now we need to find someone else to make those guns.
No.
Dead is dead, Elizabeth.
Dead is dead.
What? Where the hell did...
I see heads.
And I see tails.
It's all a matter of perspective.
Why are you following us? Who sent you? Comstock? What do you want
What
from...
do you see here, from this angle?
Dead.
Listen.
And that angle?
Alive.
Booker. Chen Lin.
The body's gone.
It was never here.
It's another Columbia.
A different Columbia.
The same coin.
A different perspective.
Heads.
Tails.
Dead.
Alive.
We have to go through to this other Columbia, but
It's like riding a bicycle.
One never really forgets.
One just needs the courage to climb aboard.
if we go into this tear, I don't think I'll be able to bring us back. Are you sure you're ready?
Okay, open it.
Look. There's no blood.
And no body.
It's another world, Booker. Another Columbia.
Something tells me one dead gunsmith ain't the only thing that's changed.
Piece of horseshit. Tell me about Daisy cutting loose. What? Schofield says cut him loose. Then bring me his tools to the lockup.
I don't understand how Chen Lin is alive now.
We're in a world where he was never murdered. Somewhere we'll find out why, I suppose.
I don't suspect you can change something like that and have everything else remain the same.
Look at their noses. They're all bleeding.
I hate one of me. Who do I hate? I can't tell which one. To here, who's the I? Which one hates which?
What's wrong with them?
They remember.
Remember what?
Being dead.
What is going on here, Sassmark? As my head of security, I suspect you are about to find out how these two slipped past your men and what they were doing in the basement.
What do you say about that?
You're no match.
You'll die here. You need to run for it. You'll be sorry. You're a fool, boy.
That man just fought. In the other world, he was the one who was strung up on the wall.
In the other world, this whole business makes my head hurt.
Lately, I've been hearing a whole mess of funny new ideas. Paid vacation, 8-hour days, workers' compensation. Those are anarchist words, my friends. And the anarchist is the friend of hunger, the partner of disease, and I, for one, will be good.
Stop, Cannon!
With you, your livelihood.
Much obliged. Think you can pick this?
Let me see. Got it. Booker, the poster.
What about it?
This is what the code key's for. The broken clock tolls at midnight.
This looks like the one.
Set it to midnight.
Well, they look better already.
I came to Columbia because I believed in God and because I believed in honor. But Slade has shown me this. There is no God in shutting our brothers out from the family of man, and there is no honor in defending those who are strangers to its meaning. Perhaps in Finkton there is one more deserving of my service.
Do you hear anything? No machines. Booker, look. The shrine.
Let's go find that
It's
gunsmith.
a figure of Comstock.
He's upstairs now. Mr. Lin? Chen Lin? Excuse me, Chen Lin?
Who are you? You speak up! Speak up! Can't hear you over all these machines! Very loud!
I'm Booker DeWitt.
Stand back! These machines very dangerous. Wait downstairs with Mrs. Lin.
Daisy Fitzroy sent us. We need to talk to you about getting some weapons.
Machines very dangerous. No place for stupid people. Want to lose pretty head?
Mr. Lin.
Downstairs!
What is wrong with him?
Remember him dead in that cell? Maybe in some way he remembers that too. How would you reconcile that?
I don't know.
Heal my husband? Calm his troubled thoughts. He's...
Excuse me, ma'am. I'm looking for Mrs. Lin.
Mrs. Lin?
No, I mean a little Chinese lady. She was...
Booker, this is Mrs. Lin.
They took Chen's tools. What's he got without his tools?
Well, your husband is a bit out of sorts.
If he could work again, maybe... If he could work, he'd...
Mrs. Lin, can you tell me who took your husband's tools?
Goddamn police. They took them and locked them up in the impound in Shantytown.
Would having his tools back fix his mind?
Who cares? We're not getting any guns if Chen Lin doesn't have his tools. Let's head to Shantytown.
Did you notice? Lin had a bloody nose.
Seems to be a style.
You know, I was born deaf. I hear what it is people are saying. But why so? They got the word let's be clear. I would like to simply can't. Why not, you ask? I can sum it up for you in one word. Morality. You see, my friend, the idle hand is the tool of the devil. You take industry from a man's hand, and what goes in its place? Whiskey, women, and dice. And I, for one, will not have that in our friendly little town. No, sir, I will not.
Finger.
Sorry.
It's all right. It's as much a mystery to me as anyone else. Maybe Songbird knows, but he's not talking. I wear the stylish thing to cover up my face. I hear they're all dangerous.
Go ahead!
There you go! You must think me some sort of freak. A girl who can bring dead men back to life. Whose only acquaintance is a giant bird creature. It must seem ridiculous.
You just got dealt a bad hand.
I am not going back to that tower no matter what happens.
They won't stop until they have it.
Why? What did I do to them?
You frighten them.
Good.
To keep you so hungry, you can't see.
People are like this because of fate.
To keep you so ignorant.
Maybe Daisy's right.
Back into the
Maybe she should. Back.
Not before she pays us. We're here for guns and then the ocean.
Hold it there!
the circle be unbroken by and by is a better home awaiting in the sky, in the sky.
Well, when you force deep underground, well, you see things from the bottom up. And down at the bottom of the city, I saw a fire burning. The fire's got heat aplenty, but it ain't got no mouth. Daisy. Now she got herself a mouth big enough for all the fires in Columbia.
Come on! Hurry
There's
up!
a tear over there.
Hit it harder! Hit it harder!
Barely making a goddamn
Bill's all
dent.
mine, you worthless trap!
Show them what you
Do it. Now!
Okay. Always down here. Booker, there's the impound.
Appreciate it. Elizabeth!
There!
Much obliged.
Well, Fitzroy, you got a little cunning in you, if nothing else. Dropped a couple grizzly traps around the lines up here. Idea was to bleed one of your couriers till he gave you up. Except, of course, you're using kids now. Now I got this tiny Indian boy eyeballing me. Tried to take his leg off. Damn thing's just lying here between us. I sure wish he'd cry or something.
That lock needs picking.
Seems easy enough. Ready. Found some money. Want it?
Much obliged.
the job and there's life. They pay me to hate the goddamn Vox, and I take their money, but what's the harm of having a drink with Fitzroy's people? Face to face at the graveyard shift, why, they're just folk. Well, I guess I fell into the goddamn bottle because I stumbled back without the evidence locker key. If Schmidt finds out, well, there'll be hell to pay.
Got it.
Nice.
Strange. Booker, grab that lockpick.
They argued something fierce at night, Lady Comstock and the Prophet. Could never make out what it was about from my bunk, though. After the worst, I seen she ain't left for morning prayer.
There they are, the tools.
So I crept.
Now we just have to get them back to the box. And then we get our airship.
I lingered. Scullery maid was what they called me when I walked into Comstock House. Murderer was what they shouted when I ran out.
There you go. Who are we really helping by getting guns for the Vox Populi?
It's gonna help us.
Daisy can make a change, can't she? Make things better for the people here.
Sure.
Strange. Hey, look, a lockpick.
Well, we sure as hell aren't gonna be able to carry all this back to the shop. God, we didn't think this all the way through. What is that?
It looks like a tear. To another version of this room that doesn't have any tools in it.
Well, if the tools aren't in there,
Then they must be back
back at the shop.
Booker, if we go into this tear, I don't think there's any turning back. Are you sure you want to go now?
Do it.
Well, that did mean something.
Come on, let's head back to the gunsmith and finish our deal. I aim to be on that airship and well shut of this place for long.
Booker, if the Vox get their weapons, there's going to be a revolution just like Les Miserables. These people are gonna have better lives.
You ever see a forest at the beginning of a fire? For the first flame, you see them possums and squirrels running through the trees. They know what's coming. But the fat bears with their bellies.
Daisy's moved these people. Things can change, Booker, and we can be a part of it.
I don't want to be a part of it. Once we get our airship, we'll be well shut of this place.
In this world, you're a hero.
The Vox, Slate, and I burned down the whole field.
Who knows?
Hard to think. There's two memories in the same
Booker,
place.
come back to me. We're going to find Daisy Fitzroy.
And we're getting out of here on the First Lady. Let's go.
Booker to win! Stand for this thing! It was me who spoke with one voice.
Say cheese!
Samuel, when the spells of anger come, I want you to play this recording and remember that I am the proudest woman in Columbia to have been your wife. They said your soul was choked by the fumes in that metal box, but this I do not believe. And we shall meet again on that eternal shore. Both of us whole and smiling. I love you. I love you.
He's on a man looking at your children and seeing a beast meant to be ruled over. Not someone capable of rational thought. Not someone with their own dreams and aspirations. Not someone trying to make sure their kids have it better than they did. The founders see you as something to be controlled. To be told when to eat, when to sleep, when to stand and sit down.
As plans go, I'd seen worse, except this girl was already... Monument Island's a damn ghost town. It seems like they evacuated her when they heard I was here. An old friend told me Comstock spirited her off to that fortress of his. As a one-man job, this just went from betting on the river to drawing dead.
They want you focused on the wrong thing. They want to keep you distracted. Keep you from thinking about the real problem. The inequality. The bigotry. The inhumanity. They want you thinking.
This world, you're a martyr.
These folk need a better class of hero. When it comes down to it, the only difference between Comstock and Fitzroy is how you spell their name.
At enemies, delivering a tornado blow. Hold and release to build up a more devastating tornado blow.
Go ahead.
On it!
We're with you, brother!
Portal's over there!
if I brought us to a world where the Vox had weapons.
Push him out of cover! Force him out! Where'd he go?
This is not what I meant to have happen.
Elizabeth,
They're dead, Booker.
come on. Let's leave this place. Let's go to the factory and get our airship. This isn't our responsibility. None of it. You just opened a door to this world and we stepped through.
Are you sure, Booker? Did I just bring us to a world where Chenlin was alive, or did I create it? I told you I always thought that my little trick was a form of wish fulfillment. I got my wish.
Brothers and sisters, I wish to speak plainly. When you look at yourself, you see a face of a person.
Onward!
He sees life. If he could bend you down, and when your arms get frail and legs grow weak, boil off your skin and turn you into chocolate. That'll be a real will. But if you want to be a patriot, over there! You best come.
There!
Sure thing!
Elizabeth!
On it!
Can't get that door open unless someone takes that airship out.
Patriot!
Sabotage the engine.
What is a life compared to a thing?
Still looking!
Now to get off this thing. Let's go find Daisy in the back.
The gates are open! Now let's take their heads!
Take that elevator up. That at least is his office.
They're just right for each other, aren't they?
Who?
Fitzroy and Comstock. Lin? Mr. Lin? My God, I was so set on getting to Pear's. I didn't really think that...
You couldn't have known this would happen.
I had a role in this catastrophe. If you want to pretend that we're purely innocents in this, then that's your prerogative, but...
Hello? Fink?
I saw you die, Booker. Saw it with my own eyes.
Fitzroy. Listen, I got you your guns. I'm here for my airship.
But my Booker DeWitt died for the Vox Populi. You either an imposter or a ghost. My Booker DeWitt was a hero to the cause, a story to tell your children. You just complicate the narrative.
These holes have shown me yet another wonder, though I've yet to see the application for it. They illuminate a merger of machine and man that is somehow the lesser yet the greater of both parties. The process seems to be impossible. Perhaps, though,
Press to wash away your enemies. Hold to grab enemies, and release to reel them in for punishment.
Doc will have some need of this kind of thing to keep watch in that tower he is building.
Lockpicked.
Keep a lookout. All yours.
Right!
Okay, catch!
Thanks. Get back here! Get him out of cover!
Kill that child. Booker, we have to do something. We have to act. We have to get in there. Come on, Booker, we gotta get out of here. Boost me up. Go to the window and distract Daisy. Go!
Is this it? Is this your movement, Daisy?
This is what needs to be done. You see, the founders ain't nothing but weeds. Cut them down and they just grow back. If you want to get rid of the weed, you gotta pull it up from the root. It's the only way to
Elizabeth.
I guess it runs in the family.
Elizabeth. Whoa, whoa, hey, easy. Perfect.
Send this to New York. They ain't getting the girl. Whoever they are. Maybe I did right by you and the Vox. But in the end, they don't square anything. Anna, I'm sorry.
you should talk to me. Why don't you just come out of there? Elizabeth.
This is all they had.
Listen.
How do you do it?
How do I do what?
Forget. How do you wash away the things that you've done?
You don't. You just learn to live with it.
So the moment of truth between us. New York or Paris? No!
Shit. Come on, we gotta find a way to make this thing go faster.
There's gotta be some sort of throttle or accelerator.
Do you know what that looks like?
I don't know!
Help me find it! Elizabeth!
That's not it.
Certainly is.
Isn't.
Is.
Try again.
All right.
Hold on.
Here you are.
Booker! We've gotta stop that!
No, that's the E.
No,
Here.
that is certainly it.
No, it's not.
It is.
Isn't.
Is.
Isn't.
Is.
Try again.
No, you try.
Fine.
Stop it! Stop it! You don't know what you're doing!
Ha! There it is.
You've done it now. He's coming back. He's coming back.
The notes were correct.
The instrument was not.
One needs both to get his attention.
But if you know how to sing to him,
He will take you where you need to go.
Who are you?
we are where we are needed.
And needed where we are.
So Comstock uses these songs. Well, there others we can use? Something to keep the bird off our back?
Perhaps you should ask the maestro himself.
So where is he? Of course. Well, at least they left the piano.
Booker. That's Comstock House. If we're gonna find him, we should start there.
The Vox are coming! We need to leave the dock!
Where are these people going?
Push off immediately! The Vox are coming! The barge is at full weight! We're taking off now! Disembark!
What do you got, rich boy, huh? You take it all. What's this, a monocle? What am I gonna do with that?
Perfect timing. Open it.
There you go!
We're all gone. Come on out.
Do you think he wanted any part of this?
Did you? Think you can pick this?
That won't take but a minute.
What is it about that song that brings in the bird?
It always has. When I was younger, I used to be excited when I heard it.
Excited?
He was all I had. He was a
Friend?
until I grew up. I hated him. Because he was my warden. He's just Comstock's pet, isn't he? Just like me. Fitz was no better than Comstock. Was she?
Once people get their blood up, it ain't easy to settle it down again.
This is on our hands, isn't it?
Nice.
Escapes!
Here's some cat. This prophecy business. You don't think anyone can really see the future, do you?
I saw something once when I first got here. A dream. It was New York, larger than any New York I ever saw. It was burning.
One of the prophet's magic is rubbing off on you.
Yeah!
No negotiation! No surrender! No forgiveness!
I lost him!
needs picking.
Looks easy enough. All done. I just realized who those two are. They, well, at least she, invented the technology that allows the city to float.
Giant balloons.
Quantum particles, suspended in space-time at a fixed height.
So, not giant balloons?
But the thing is, my book said they disappeared several years ago.
I told you they'd come.
No, you didn't.
Right. I was going to tell you they'd come.
But you didn't.
But I don't.
Are you sure that's right?
Something tells me they're not exactly what they appear.
I was going to have told you they'd come?
No.
The subjunctive?
That's not the subjunctive.
I don't think the syntax has been invented yet.
It would have had to have been.
Had to have had been. That can't be right.
They seem to want to help.
They seem to be out of their minds.
Odd, isn't it?
What's odd?
The fact that we sometimes...
Finish each other's sentences?
Exactly.
It would be odder if we didn't.
How do you suppose they manage that?
I'll get back to you after I figure out the floating city. Come on. Comstock House is up ahead.